Hello everyone, welcome you all again in my YouTube channel. Today specifically we are doing the revision on the chapter Electricity and Circuit. This is for the student of class 6. So as I know your annual examination is coming up, so some important questions I have selected for you. Fine. So one by one I will discuss the topic as well as the question that may come in your examination. So let's start our work. So the first thing I have selected, that is, what is electric charges? So what is electric charges means, here you have to define the electric charges. So what is the meaning of that? Electric charges means it is a flow of electrons. So due to flow of electrons we get the electric charges. So simply in one single line you have to tell it. After that, in which direction the charges are moving. So in the diagram of a circuit, we have seen the positive and negative terminals are given, and from which to which direction the charges are moving up. Now from positive to negative direction, the electric charges are moving. The next one is that when the circuit is completed, then bulb glows. Why? So if I say कि one circuit is completed, so what is the meaning of it? कि it is completed. Completed means all the components are connected together, they are well connected, there is no breakup of the circuit, there is no damage in the circuit, the circuit is completed. So in that case the bulb glows. Why the bulb glows? Because due to the proper connection, the continuous flow of electric charges are possible, and that is why the bulb glows. Fine. Acha. Next thing is that the types of cell. So what are the types of cell? Various types of cell we have, like button cell. Where we use the button cell? In our wristwatch, electronics devices, inside electronic devices also we use the button cell. Otherwise we have the solar cell, the solar panel or solar cell basically we use on the basis of solar power. Otherwise dry cell means battery. Acha, if you get the question why the dry cell is called dry, so in that case you will tell that dry cell, inside the dry cell we have the chemicals which are in dried condition. So there is no liquid, no water, nothing, all the chemicals are in the dried condition. So that is why we can say this is a dry cell. Fine. Acha, next one is that like inside the dry cell we have the positive terminal and negative terminal. Fine. So as a positive terminal, which thing or which material we use, and as negative terminal, which thing or which element or which substance we use. So as a positive terminal inside the dry cell, means inside the battery, we use carbon rod. Or as negative terminal we use the zinc rod. These are the short questions, beta. So you have to learn it very carefully, thoroughly. Each and every information you should read regarding your syllabus. But one more thing I want to say, stick to your syllabus. Whatever things are given in the syllabus, whatever things are given in your textbook, don't ignore any one of the single line. Every line should be read properly. Fine. After that you can use any kind of reference books, but in the video I do not want to say any kind of name of the reference books. So simply I am telling you about the textbook. Stick to your textbook. After that, for your extra knowledge, then you can read your reference. Acha, my next topic is that filament. So if I say the filament is my next topic, so how many questions may come from the filament? Like the first one, what is filament? What is the filament? Filament is a thin wire which is present inside the bulb. When we switch on, then filament becomes red hot and bulb glows. Okay? Acha. Next question, what will come from the filament? Now, what is the substance we use to make the filament? You will say this is tungsten. Tungsten is the material which is used to make the filament. Next question. Next question will be like why should we use the tungsten for making the filament? Why we cannot use the copper or aluminium or iron for making the filament? Now, tungsten has a special property. It has a high resistance power, and due to high resistance power, easily it can produce more and more heat, and it becomes red hot and bulb glows. Okay. Acha. After that, if the filament will be damaged, then what problem we will get? Now simply you can say कि if filament will be damaged, in that case it breaks, and then the circuit will be open circuit. Circuit will not be connected properly. The connection will break up, and in that case bulb will not glow anymore. Simple. So from here another question may come, like compare LED and filament bulb. So easily you can compare it. In LED we do not have the filament, but in filament bulb we have the filament, where if one time the filament will get damaged, so in that case we have to purchase a new one. So this is how the expenses will be more. But if we use the LED instead of filament bulb, so longevity of LED bulb is more, so we can use the LED bulb for more timing, right? And this is how we can save our expenses, and we get the light energy also more from LED. Okay. Acha. Next one is that ki the same thing. What do you mean about the fuse of the bulb? The fuse means the filament is damaged. If the filament will damage, in that case the bulb will not glow. Definitely we have to replace the bulb, otherwise it is not possible. Next, switch. Yeah, switch is a very important topic. What is switch, or what is the function of the switch? Now, what is switch? Switch is a simple device that we can use to connect the circuit properly. If we switch on, then circuit is completed. If we switch off, that means circuit now breaks up. Okay, so by switching on and off, we can complete an incomplete one circuit. Fine. So from here another important question may come, like we should not touch the switch with our wet hand, because water is a good conductor of electricity, as well as our human body is a good conductor of electricity. So if I touch the electric switch with our wet hand, so in that case there is a high chance to get electric shock, and that is why we have to be very careful while using the switch. Okay. Acha. Another thing is that you have to practice properly to make the diagrams of electric circuit, open or closed circuit. Okay. If you find in the question paper, it is given one picture of a one picture of a circuit, or one picture of a filament bulb, and there some points are given, ki point A, B, C, D, and you have to write their names. So what you will do, simply you will copy the diagram. Otherwise, if you do not want to copy the diagram, okay, directly you can write down the point in your answer sheet. Point 1, the name is that. Point A, name is that. So this is how you have to make the point. So please better understand, two kind of question may come. In the first type, directly it will be said ki draw this, draw that. Otherwise the diagram will be provided, and you have to write the specific points that must be indicated in your question paper. Okay, fine. So best of luck all of you. Do the practice very well. The chapter is really very interesting. If you read the point wise all the questions, so I know you can score better. Okay, and stick to the syllabus, again I'm telling to you. And one more thing is that you will get the questions, important questions for your examination from my description box. There I will give you one set of important questions that will be relevant for your upcoming examination. Okay, chalo, for today this is enough. Bye everyone.